I don't often ask ChatGPT for a vector because at this point in time, they come out a little wonky. But when I have, sometimes it gives me raw SVG code rather than a .svg format. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways to deal with that. And I'll say, like I've said before, you're better off at this point in time to get ChatGPT to generate an image, pull that image into Lightburn laser cutting software, trace it, and get your vector that way. You'll get a higher quality vector. We're going to ask ChatGPT to generate something, see if it gives us the code. If it doesn't, then we'll ask for the code, and I'll show you how to deal with it. So we'll just ask it to create a Halloween cat with a witch hat. There we go with them letters again. I have trouble with them sometimes. Create a Halloween cat with a witch hat in SVG format. And we'll see what we get. Now that we're at ChatGPT 5, we get this thinking longer comment sometime. And you still have access to legacy models. And it's pretty good. I've got the plus version, but you can do this with the free version. And ChatGPT is not a sponsor. I'm just trying to get used to using it and see how I can tie that in with laser cutting. Okay, it gave us code, and it may show us an image of it as well. We'll see. And again, it may really be wonky looking. They don't see. There's my point. That is a cat, according to ChatGPT. I guess it's still working. As long as this little square stop button is open, it's trying to generate a Halloween cat with a witch hat. So this is why I'll get an image from ChatGPT and then pull it into Lightburn and get my vector. That I don't know if that's a cat or not. It looks more like an owl. And it does not have a witch hat. It's still going. It's still thinking. It is still thinking. I don't know what we'll end up with, but we're going to go through the steps anyway. And I guess we're getting close. So they've proven my point for me. Now, ChatGPT does great high resolution images. So get your high resolution image, pull it into Lightburn. But on the off chance, so they're finished. You can see that the button has changed to a bunch of lines. And we're just going to grab this code. So if this had worked out and we wanted this cat, and maybe you like this cat, maybe you want to use it for something, you can copy this code, get into Notepad. Let me pull it over here. Just open a clean Notepad and paste it in. And there is the raw SVG code. Excuse me. And then you can save that. Change down here to all files. And we'll just call it cat.svg. And save it. And then we can open up Lightburn if it's not already open. It is, but it's on another screen. I know I'm rambling, but this may help you out. I hope it does. So let's go import that image. wherever I've got it at. I think right here. All right, so there's our cat. So if you like that cat, you're fine. So let's dump it. Now, you can also, let me bring that down. I've got the code copied already, but just as a reminder, you copy your code, and if Lightburn is open, you can right click and just paste that code straight in. And you have it. And then if you like the result, then select it, import it to your art library, and there you go. Now we have that cat. Let's just for good measure, let's go back and ask it for an image. Let's grab exactly the same prompt. I'll try to get the whole thing. This is probably running longer than it needs to, but if it helps somebody out, then that's the main reason for doing it. We're going to say create an image of a Halloween cat with a witch hat. And we're going to get rid of this last part. Matter of fact, we will change it to create a high resolution image of a Halloween cat with a witch hat. Let's try it again. Click, here we go. My neck kind of hurts this morning. And like I keep saying, it's fairly quick with the plus version, but you can do the same thing with the free version. It just takes a little longer. Maybe the ChatGPT people, OpenAI, I think, won't get mad at me for showing that they're not making vectors. Of course, they may appreciate it. Their vectors come out wonky, and initially it would recommend to me, so we have a cat now. It would recommend that I take it into another program. So they're working on it, and it's getting better every day. So we'll give it a thumbs up. We will download this image. We'll go back to Lightburn, and we will import that image. And it's on the way. It's just high resolution. It takes a second. There we go. We have our cat. So if it takes a long time like that, you know you got a really high resolution image, and you can check the properties of the image, of course. But I didn't ask for a transparent background. Probably should have, but we're just going to, this will just be a quick little demonstration of how this works in case someone watching has not seen my other videos. But I do have several other videos showing how to trace. Now, usually the first time through, it does a good job. So we'll just click OK, pull it out, see what we got. And that is what we've got. So you can delete this image. You can set it also to auto delete. But there you go. That's a better cat. Now, if you didn't want something, I'm going to scroll in. Remember, you can do that with your wheel. You can see this bumpy stuff down at the bottom. You can see the center pieces in the nose. Well, if you didn't want those in there and you just wanted that silhouette, you select it, you ungroup, and then you can get rid of all this stuff. Any of that stuff down there you can get rid of. And you can drag. Let's see, we got all this stuff here. I know I'm doing a lot of little things, but if you drag from the left, you have to encapsulate everything you want to capture, which will only be those dots, and then you can delete them because it doesn't grab the cat itself. Now from the right, it's of course a different story. You just touch it and you got the whole thing. or whatever's grouped. So what we're going to do on this nose, you just select it, and you have to get that out of the way. So I'm just going to duplicate that outer ring, move it up 2, grab this whole piece, delete it, grab the nose and arrow down 2 and put it right back in the same place. And now we have us a good kitty cat. We can group it, and then we can save it over here in our art library. Okay, folks, I know that went way longer than it should have. Hopefully it's helpful. And I'm not knocking ChatGPT. It gets better every day. So, all right, folks, if this was helpful, please like and subscribe. Keeps me out here trying new things, and I'll keep sharing. So check back often for new videos. You folks take care, and we'll see y'all next time. Thank you.